How is your relationship with your money? It's an important question to ponder because anything that we desire more of, and if you're an entrepreneur or a beginning entrepreneur, money is our life force. It allows us to invest back into our business, back into ourselves, into the coaching and the consulting and the seminars and the books and all that stuff, the technology that allows us to grow. And so our relationship to money is absolutely essential when it comes to wanting to generate and attract more into our life. You know, we grow up with lots of limiting beliefs around money, like money is the root of all evil, or money is dirty, or rich people are greedy, or rich people are bastards, or rich people are assholes, or money doesn't grow on trees, or there's never enough money, or you got to work hard for money. We grow up with all these different sort of programs around money that literally prevent us from having it. Here's a couple of examples. So Donald Trump, for example, at one point in his career ended up bankrupt, $0. But because he had the mindset of a multimillionaire, multi-billionaire, he was able within a few years to get back to his multi-billions because he understood the psychology of money. On the other side of the token, people who win the lottery, 80% of those people end up more broke 5 years later than they were before they won the lottery. Why? Because their mindset around money is sort of set to poverty. A great example is a thermostat. If you set your room, whatever room you're in right now, to 70 degrees, if it gets too hot, what's going to happen? Well, the air conditioner is going to kick on and it's going to cool it down, right? And so same thing happens when it gets too cold and the room is set to 70. If it gets too cold, what's going to happen? Well, the heater's going to come up and raise it back up to that 70. So where is your mental money thermostat? Your relationship with money is determining whether it's coming into your experience or whether it's not coming into your experience. Think of it this way. Your emotional set point when it comes to money is what is generating the income that is coming into your business. Let me be a little bit more specific. Your emotional set point is your point of action and it's your point of attraction. So wherever you lie emotionally when it relates to money is determining whether you're pushing it away or whether you're pulling it in. So imagine in the morning you wake up and you stub your toe or you trip over something or you burn your lip drinking a cup of coffee, I don't know, something happens and it sort of triggers you in this downward spiral. Well, what happens is that downward spiral starts to play into your day and you move from the vibration or the energy space of being in gratitude, being in love, being in abundance, all the way down to being in anger, being pissed off, being upset, being fearful, being worrisome. And which do you think is going to allow you to be more of a magnet to money? Well, if you're smart, and I'm guessing you're pretty smart, these abundant levels is when you're more attracted to money. So your emotional set point is the emitting of energy that you send out to the universe and the universe attracts back to you. Just like when you're driving in your car and you turn on the radio, turn to your favorite radio station, maybe it's 95.7, maybe it's 107.5, maybe it's 105.9, whatever it may be. And as you sort of tune the radio to the digital station sends out a signal and it picks up on the radio station that's sending out the signal that you want to connect with. And as soon as you create a complete resonance, a complete match, a complete connection with that radio station, you get to receive the sounds and the music that's being played by the radio station. Same thing with money. If money, for example, is tuned to 107.5 and you've got your emotional dial set point tuned to 98.2, can you receive money? Absolutely not. Even so, you got to begin tuning your emotional state to abundance, to prosperity, so that you can become a magnet to more money and more income. If you told a really good friend over and over and over that they were the root of all evil, that they weren't enough, that they were dirty, would they want to hang out with you? Nope. And same thing goes with money. What we're working with is energy. Most entrepreneurs, if they're wanting to create more financial freedom, are looking to generate more income for their business. And so I'm always looking at, well, what is your relationship with money? How do you feel about money? What are your consistent interactions like when you deal with money? When you check your bank account, when you spend money, when you swipe your card, when you write a check, when you pay a bill? all of those tiny little moments that you spend with money accumulate and create energy over time. And if you're in fear and worry and doubt around money, if you have a relationship that's based in fear and doubt and worry, you're pushing money away. So having a sense of appreciation is the relationship that we want to create with money. Because think about this and consider this and take this deep down inside of your mind, is that what we judge, we separate from. What we appreciate, we unite with. So anytime we're judging rich and successful people, anytime we're judging money, we're separating more income, more money, more prosperity from our life. But once we appreciate it, we unite with it. And keep this in mind. What you appreciate, appreciates. So the question is, what is your relationship with money? Do you have a relationship based in fear, doubt, worry, scarcity, lack? Or do you have a relationship that's based in gratitude, that's based in abundance, that's based in appreciation, that's based in love? You see, I've heard this term, and I'm sure you have too, that money is the root of all evil. I disagree. I've also heard this term, that the love of money is the root of all evil. I disagree. Here's what's true, at least for me, is that it's the attachment and the addiction that is the root of evil. When it comes to money, nothing is the root of all evil. It's a little dramatic, don't you think? So it's the attachment and the addiction to money that is the root of lack and scarcity. Because anything that we need, we communicate to the universe that says we don't have it. And have you ever squeezed a wet bar of soap? Just squeezes right, pops right out. And that's what happens when we need money. We tell the universe that we don't have it in a very powerful way, and it shows us. We're always communicating things to our brain all the time, sending messages to our brain. And when we communicate gratitude or appreciation for the money that shows up, we tell our brain, yes, this is good, this is what we want. And then we start to influence our behavior. So your emotional set point when it comes to money is your point of action, and it's your point of attraction. Create an emotional set point that is tuned to abundance, that is tuned to prosperity, and you will attract more money-making ideas, more money, more new clients into your business. We're working with physics here. This is not just some woo-woo shit I'm making up. We're working with physics, and physics says that like energy will attract to like energy. And so when we begin to tune our emotional set point to abundance, and we begin to think and feel in a way that says, oh, thank you, money, I appreciate you for coming into my life. Bring all your friends, Jackson, Jefferson, Washington, Lincoln, bring all of them. Let's all be buddies together. They all start showing up. We're working with energy when we boil it down, and your emotional relationship with money, your connection, your emission of energy as it relates to money is determining what kind of income is showing up in your world. Take care, God bless, and make money your good friend.
She broke a wishbone and wished for a sign, and told the whispers in my heart were fine. What did she think she could do? I feel for her, I really do. And I stared at the ring finger on her hand. I wanted her to be a big PM Dawn fan, but I'll have to put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, I guess. Baby, you send me out.